As you already know that in the last video we have already done the first chapter in geography. Now we will be doing the second chapter in geography. So open your books to chapter 2, and that is landforms. Now before starting the chapter, I would like to uh, say that in history we have already, I had explained the Egyptian civilization, but we didn't do the back exercises and the answers. So the back exercises and answers of the Egyptian civilization, it will be done in the next video of civics, because in civics we are having only one chapter and we have already done the back exercises and only the answers were left. So when we will do the answers of civics along with the same, we will do the back exercises and answers of the Egyptian civilization. So children, now we start on with chapter 2, and that is landform. So let us see which are our learning targets. In this chapter, we will be learning the first types of the landforms. Secondly, important mountain ranges and mountains on a world map. Formation of the fold mountains, block mountains, volcanic mountain. Then we will read the role of endogenous and exogenous processes in the formation of the different landforms. Then the effect of geography on the history of our country. Other than, we will also compare and explain the formation and the characteristics of various landforms like plateaus, plains, valleys. Other than this, we will interpret and appreciate the impact of the landform on the human life. And in the end, we will compare the life of the people living in the mountains with those living in the plain. So children, let us start on with the chapter. As we all know that 1/4 of the earth's surface, it is full of land. Lithosphere means the part of the earth which is occupied by land. Okay. So when we have a look at the surface of the earth, do we see the same land surface everywhere? No. Different parts of the earth, they are having different landforms. Somewhere we can see the plateaus, somewhere we can see the plains, somewhere we can see the mountains, somewhere we can see the hills. So in other words, the land surface everywhere on the earth is not the same. Somewhere it is very high, somewhere it is low. Some parts of the earth, they are full of vegetation. Some of them, they are barren and dry. So seeing all these things, we can make out that the earth, it is a combination of different landforms. On the earth, we can see various landforms. Now let us see lithosphere. What is lithosphere? It is the solid outer part of the earth. And the lithosphere, it is not the same, but it keeps on changing. Sometimes the process is slow and sometimes it is visible. So let us see what is a landform. A landform is a natural feature of the earth's surface. Okay, what is a landform? A landform is a natural feature of the earth's surface. Now, what is one of the unique features of the Earth's lithosphere? It is its tectonic activity. Now, let us see what is tectonic activity. Now, this activity is an activity which results in the formation of the various landforms. Okay. Now, on the surface, as I already told you, that we are having various landforms, mountains, plateaus, hills, valleys, etc. All these are formed as a result of the tectonic activity. Okay. Now, tectonic activity, it can be understood in this way. Okay, it is an interaction of the huge slabs of lithosphere and the huge parts of the land surface, they are known as tectonic plates. Okay. Now, most of the tectonic activities, okay. Now, what is the tectonic activity? It is the interaction of the huge slabs of lithosphere, okay. When the huge parts of the earth, they interact with each other, it is known as the tectonic activity. And the huge slabs of lithosphere, they are known as tectonic plates. Now, most of the tectonic activity, in which parts of the earth does it take place? It takes place at the boundaries of the plates. Plates means the huge slabs of earth or the slabs of land. Okay. Now, whenever there is a tectonic activity, what happens? The huge pieces of the land, they may either collide, they may move apart from each other, or they may slide against each other. So, what happens in the tectonic activity is that the huge slabs of land, they may either collide with each other, or they may move apart from each other, or they may slide against each other. Okay, now this the movement of the plates or the movement of the parts of the earth is only possible by the thermal energy. Thermal energy means it is the heat which the earth is having. Heat from the mantle of the earth. Now, what is mantle? It is a layer which is just below the lithosphere. Okay. Now, thermal energy, okay, it makes the rocks of the lithosphere elastic. Okay. It expands a little bit, expands.